All right, let's get right into it. If Nepal has ever been on your travel list, maybe just sitting there in the back of your mind, I'm here to tell you why 2026 isn't just another year to go, it is the year. Seriously, something special is brewing in the Himalayas, and we're about to break down exactly what that is.
But before we get into the why now, let's just touch on the why ever. This quote, man, it just nails the whole experience. The peaks will literally take your breath away, no question. But it's the warmth and spirit of the Nepali people that truly stays with you. Just keep that thought in your back pocket as we dive into what makes 2026 so unique.
So first up is this idea of a Himalayan renewal. And look, this isn't just marketing talk about new hotels or tour packages. No, this is something much, much deeper that's happening across the entire country. That key phrase here is refined its soul. I love that because this isn't some sudden overnight change. It's the result of years of really thoughtful preparation. Nepal has been methodically upgrading its infrastructure, preserving its incredible culture, and fiercely protecting its environment, all to welcome the world in a more meaningful, more sustainable way.
Okay, so let's get practical. How does this whole renewal thing actually make a trip better for you, the traveler? Well, let's start with something that, let's be honest, used to be a massive headache: the paperwork.
Yeah. If you've ever planned a trip to a remote part of the world, you know this feeling. The thought of long lines, confusing forms, and chasing down permits, it can be a real buzzkill. And for years, that was just part of the deal in Nepal. But not anymore. Not in 2026. This chart shows you just how big of a game changer this is. The Visit Nepal 2026 initiative basically threw out the old, clunky system. Say goodbye to manual forms and waiting in queues. Now, there's a single, unified digital portal. You can get your visa, your trekking permits, all of it, sorted online before you even pack your bags. Plus, and this is huge for safety, they've made guides mandatory for high-altitude treks. It makes the whole adventure not just easier, but a whole lot safer.
Okay, so the logistics are officially simple. Now let's talk about the magic. It just so happens that 2026 has this rare, incredible alignment of cultural celebrations. It's like the cultural stars have aligned to give you this amazing window into the country's spirit.
Think of this as your cultural passport for the year. You could kick things off in March with Holi, that explosive, beautiful festival of colors, and now they have dedicated visitor safe zones so you can dive in and have a blast. Then in May, you could actually be in Lumbini, the birthplace of the Buddha, for a huge Buddha Jayanti celebration. And if you go in the fall, you'll witness Dashain and Tihar. I mean, this is the heart and soul of Nepali family life. Tihar is the festival of lights. Can you just imagine the entire country lit up by millions of tiny oil lamps? It's an experience you will never, ever forget.
Now, everybody knows about Everest. Everybody knows about the Annapurna circuit. And they are absolutely legendary for a reason. But 2026 is the year to look a little further, to explore the parts of Nepal that very few outsiders have ever seen.
Let's talk about the Silent West. Thanks to better domestic flights, remote regions like Lower Dalpo are finally accessible. The focus here is not on mass tourism. It's on what they call high-value, low-impact travel. This is for people seeking genuine silence, ancient monasteries, and landscapes that feel like they're from another planet.
But hey, adventure in Nepal doesn't have to mean roughing it anymore. The whole concept of Himalayan glamping has arrived. Seriously, imagine trekking through some of the most spectacular scenery on Earth and then ending your day in a comfy dome with a heated bed and a fantastic meal. It's the absolute best of both worlds.
And this idea is truly democratizing the mountains. For a lot of us, a multi-week trek just isn't in the cards, whether it's because of time or physical ability. Well, these helicopter tours make the world's highest peaks accessible. I mean, having breakfast with a direct view of Mount Everest, that opens up a once-in-a-lifetime experience to so many more people.
You know, beyond the physical adventure, Nepal is also becoming this incredible destination for the inward journey. The city of Pokhara has blossomed into a global hub for things like certified sound healing, and there's a new spiritual circuit that guides you from ancient temples to quiet meditation caves. It's this recognition that for many, the most profound exploration is the one within.
So, we've seen how Nepal has made travel easier, safer, and more diverse. But now, let's talk about what really makes a visit in 2026 so important. Let's talk about its heart. What does this number mean? 12? It's the number of national parks in Nepal that are now completely single-use plastic-free. This isn't just a promise or a goal, it's a reality right now. It represents a monumental commitment to preserving the very beauty that draws us all there in the first place. This is the green trekking revolution in action. So instead of buying disposable plastic bottles, you'll find these community-run refill centers all along the trails. And by choosing to stay in village homestays, your money goes directly to local families, funding schools and infrastructure. Your visit actually becomes a positive force for the community.
Which brings us right back to where we started, that quote, "You return for the people." This is why. Sharing a cup of tea with your Sherpa guide, learning from a woodcarver in Bhaktapur, those are the moments that last a lifetime. In a world that so often feels disconnected, that genuine human connection you find in Nepal is its most powerful, most memorable feature. So what's it all mean? Well, with streamlined travel, a unique cultural calendar, new frontiers to explore, and a deep, real commitment to sustainable tourism, Nepal in 2026 is simply more ready and more rewarding than ever. The mountains are waiting. The only question is, will you answer their call?